I'm Christopher and this is Daisy, and we're here at Wellington School in Ayr reporting for the BBC School Report on our 6th-year charity fun run, a massive event in our school calendar.
Our fun run will raise money for Clexargent, a cause that is very close to many of our hearts. So now we'll cut to Patrick, who's down on the beach, to see some of the many participants, both competitively and in fancy dress.
What made you want to dress up as a purple person?
Not really sure, it just kind of looked appealing to me.
Is that a comfortable costume?
Not exactly, though, it's rather itchy.
Is it cold? What do you think of the weather? Is it good weather for running?
Brilliant.
Are you running competitively?
No, I'm not running.
Right. Do you hope to beat the rest?
I do hope to beat the rest. Beat the rest.
Right, that's good, thank you. This is Christopher Large reporting BBC. It's 20. Great day it is down at the beach. Oh, I do love to be beside the seaside. Now we'll speak to Mrs. McMahon, our assistant head, to hear more about our school's charitable contribution.
Okay, so what do you think about the charity choice this year?
Well, in light of conditions, this was, I think, an excellent choice, because obviously the present 6th year, when they were in 4th year, a member of their class died as a result of cancer, and from that point they had always said when they came into 6th year that they wanted to have a cancer, deal with a cancer charity, one relating to children, which of course is Clexargent. So I think it's been a very good choice for them, and I think it's motivated them to work very hard for the charity.
Okay. How much money do you think you'll be able to raise?
Well, we always hope we'll get to the £20,000 target, so that's what we're aiming for. So we're getting there. Still got a few events to do.
Do you enjoy the charity events?
Yes, I do. I enjoy them once they're completed and everything's gone well. It is quite a lot of work, but obviously you're not going to raise a lot of money without a lot of work. But I do enjoy it. I enjoy the fact that every year is different. Each year they choose different things, and each year group approaches it in a different way. So it's nice to see that they still have enthusiasm and they're interested in what they're doing.
How is the charity chosen each year?
The charity is chosen by the 6th year themselves. I create a sheet for them to vote, a voting sheet, and the 6th year are asked to think of charities that they might be interested in, and then we all gather together usually about the 2nd or 3rd week of the term, and each of the people who's got a charity that they'd like to put forward, they give a short presentation to the rest of the year group, and then at the end all of the 6th year vote. They've got 2 votes, a first and second choice, because we did have 1 year where we had a dead heat, and so we had to go to second choices from that, and add them up, give the result to the head boy and head girl, and they announce it to the year group, and whatever charity is chosen, we go with it. Occasionally you have to suggest that there are, particularly when we've got very young children in the school who will be participating as well, that there are maybe 1 or 2 types of charities that might be more difficult for us to use, and we do tend to lean a little bit, but that's been the choice of the 6th year themselves, towards charities that have a connection with young people and children.
So are there any other events that you would like to see take place?
Well, I'm always open to new ideas and new suggestions. Our dip in the sea this year was a completely new departure for us. So we've had quite a lot of different things over the years, but there are certain things that we always do because they bring in quite a lot of money. So we always have the Christmas craft fair, which is a big earner. We always have the fun run, which is a big earner. Mostly we do things like non-uniform days, because the pupils like them as well, and cake and candy days because the pupils like them too. But then it's up to each year group, and every year group comes up with something that hasn't been done before, and so I'm just waiting to see what they come up with next year, because I don't want to always be telling them what they should do. Sometimes we suggest things, but I would rather that they came and said, well, we'd like to do this, so we'd like to do that. So I know that they've got a battle of the bands in mind as another thing for next term, so that'll be quite interesting too.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
It is now 3:30 and myself and Daisy are now going back to class.
So from Chris and I, good evening.
Do it again! I promise.